answer short questions, all you have to make sure is you speak something. That's all that is needed in this task. If you know the correct answer, you speak out the correct answer. As simple as that. If you do not know the correct answer for a question, you still speak something from the question itself, or whichever word you feel is the right answer, but please make sure you speak something in the English language and then you move on. Okay. So for example, if they said how many months are there in a year, if the answer doesn't come to your mind straight away, you just say anything, 10, 15, 5, 20, 25, 100, 500, just say something in English and move on, and you will still get your full score of 1 to 2 marks out of 90. How many bones are there in a human body? If you know the answer, you say 206. If you do not know the right answer, you just say something, 250, 500, or even something from the question, human body. Right? Because you're not expected to know every single thing in the exam. This is not an exam of your general knowledge. It's an English exam, so they don't expect you to give the right answers for every question. In some cases, you will not know the correct answer for every question, and that is for sure. Even the recent exam that I gave, I had, let's say, 5 questions in it, and there were 2 questions which I had no idea of what the answers were, because that was not my field and I had no idea what the question even was. But even in those cases, I'm not supposed to panic or skip those questions. Speak something from the question. That is the best way to answer. The reason for speaking something from the question is, first, you will not have to think for an answer because you just heard the question. You've already heard some words from the question itself. So that's easy to speak out from the question itself. And secondly, whatever words they would be speaking in a question, they're definitely going to be in English. So you will never have to think of any word that is specifically in the English language. The question itself is in the English. So that is the best way to attempt answer short questions. And that is why this is another such topic which you guys are not supposed to practice. Again, doesn't matter how much time you have in your day. Just understand how it works, and yes, just attempt that in the exam. Do not skip a question. You may not get a full score if you skip the questions, but just speak something in English to get a full score for your answer short questions.